So, I took the pregnancy test. I took 2. And then I took a 3rd. Just to be sure. And why am I nervous? I feel like the jitters a little bit. Shouldn't matter, right? It's okay to be nervous. Completely human. And I like that you're honest with me. But be honest with me right now as my new, I guess, boyfriend, right? I'm cool with it. Boyfriend. I would love that title. Okay, be honest with me as my new boyfriend. What do you want it to be? Be honest. I don't really want you to be pregnant. Yeah. I would obviously still date you. But I'm hoping you're not. I don't know if that's messed up or not. No, it's not. It's human. And I like that you're able to say that and not stand there and pretend and be like, I would support you, blah, blah, blah. I just like that you are real with me. It's very telling. Okay. So what's the pregnancy test say? So the test says, all three of them say the same thing. I'm dragging this out, trying to build a little suspense because I am not pregnant. I have no baby in my belly. I am not carrying Joey Riley's baby. Oof. Again, I would have supported you regardless. But I'm relieved. You're relieved? I am like, ugh. It's so bad to say because I really, really wanted to have his baby at one point. Low-key, I wanted that more than the wedding. I really wanted my wedding, but it like fluctuated. But now, knowing the situation, knowing what we've been through, I think I'm good. I don't have words. I don't. It's crazy. It's a crazy feeling just now. It's okay to be speechless. It's fine. At least now we can focus on us. We don't have to think about how I have some lover in jail. I think I really want to give this a shot. I know that's a given. I know that's what we're both here for, and it's obvious. But I really want to make it known, like, I want this. I want to try this. It's rare that I try someone other than Joey. And after today, we don't talk about him. At all. I think that's impossible. It is not impossible, Jacob. It is super possible. We are going to do our own thing. We are going to indulge in lovely conversations and get to know one another, and that part of my life is over. Okay? My life begins today. My life begins in my 30s. I am whole. That's beautiful. Just like you. Aww, thank you. So they released me. They didn't really say much to me at all, which I thought was unprofessional. Whether it was bail or whatnot. I just went home. I'm assuming that Nanny Agatha paid for my bail or whatever. And now, she didn't bail you out. Nanny Agatha did not pay for your bail. I know that. How do you know that? Because from what I heard, and I'm 99.9% sure of this, from the hospital, your little sister who tried to take your son, you punched in the face a few times, more than once, definitely more than once, she dropped the charges against you. So you don't gotta worry about it. They let you go. I can't believe they didn't tell you that. She dropped the charges? Okay, wow. I'm surprised by that. Very surprised by that. That's good. I don't understand why. Well, you know Gina. Way better than I do over the years. But from what I understand, and judging from her personality, it seems like that would be something that you gotta ask her yourself. Okay, It's one of those things, though, where fine, she dropped the charges, that's all good and well, but what were the charges about to begin with? It was because I retaliated for her trying to take my son. So, none of it makes up for that. And I know now that even though she dropped the charges, I know that everyone's still probably coming for my kids. Maybe. But the world is filled with things you can't control. I'm a wrestling fan. I also like the behind the scenes of wrestling, and I admire a man named John Cena. And he has a quote that he's said to certain people in interviews and whatnot, and it's control the controllable. Control what you can control. You can't control who's coming for your kid. I saw a story, I don't know what state it was in, where there was a mom and her son, little 3-year-old I think, at a mall. They were just minding their business, and a crazed lunatic with mental health issues. Perhaps both those things shouldn't be in the same sentence. I apologize. But this man scooped up that child and threw him over the balcony. You know, the little mall walkway. They're on the 3rd floor. This son plummeted to what looked like his death. But luckily, and you could look all this up, luckily, through the grace of God, I 100% believe that there were nurses around. There were people who knew how to tend to him to at least keep him alive until you can get him some medical attention. And he survived. He made a damn near full recovery. But when I say that because you can't control what the world's going to do. You can't control who's trying to take Junior. You can't control whether Joey gets out right now and blows the house down. You can only control what you can do, what you can control. I know I said this to you when I came in, but I didn't go into detail enough. Thank you so much for not giving my kids away while I was locked up. My loyalty is to you. I will never betray you. I will always do my best to be the best grandfather that I can be to your grandchildren. And I ain't no Harvard educated man. I am not good at grammar. I am not good at math, and I probably cannot help them with their homework when they get old enough for it. I cannot. But I know how to love, and I know how to take care of something. Keep it alive for a bit. So yeah, I will never break my loyalty to you. You are my daughter, and I'm grateful to be here. Did people try to take them from you? Was that the plan? Were you their plan C? Plan D? Whatever? When you ask me to say something like that, it's putting me in the snitch category. I don't want to snitch on people. But your mother did ask to see them, and I denied her. Check the cameras. No one's coming near the grandchildren unless my daughter approves it. And I hope you know that her asking that is her way of just trying to take them. I know their plan. And they can hide behind, we're doing this because we're the grandparents, but at the end of the day, there is nothing good about what they're doing. And I hope you see that. I expect your mother to be pissed. We spoke and she wasn't happy, but I know more is coming. You're a grown man, and you make your own decisions, and I have no place to tell you who to see. We've been over that. I do hope that I didn't just cause problems for you and her, because I know she does make you happy. So, if she leaves me, then it wasn't meant to be. And I'm just grateful to be here with you and my grandkids. That I don't take for granted. Maybe, just maybe, them trying to get to Melissa, which I know they did, and that failed, and Gina failing, maybe they'll stop. Maybe they'll see that these are my children, and really just feel like they don't have a right to see them anymore. Sometimes I look at life and I'm just like, why? Why do I have to be nervous about a pregnancy scare? What is it? To boost my life's ratings? To get me excited about something? To get me to look forward to something? Do countdowns hook the people in my head? You know, my little schizophrenic mind at times? And then, like, the pregnancy test is a no, I'm not pregnant. And I look back and again, I'm like, why? Why did I have to have 7 days of terror? What was the point of that? And now I realize that of all the years that I've wanted a baby, and I've pushed and I pushed and I pushed, and I wanted it to be with Joey, and I made my life around it. This time around, what I take from it, what I learned from this experience was that I don't need a baby right now. Not with Joey, at least. I am good. I am happy. I want to explore Jacob. And I don't mean that in like the dirty way, but I just want to explore what's possible there. For the first time in my life, I think this pregnancy scare scared me out of being an idiot. Bravo, Melissa. Really. Thank you. Oh my god, you don't know. I know you don't look at yourself like you're someone special, but I do. And I appreciate your approval. I'm glad you came to your senses. Again, I don't want to be like anti-baby, but I'm pro having a baby at the right time. Just take things slow with this man. I am totally taking things slow with this man. There are things that I want to do around this country, like visit the Grand Canyon. There are places in New York that I want to go back to that I lived there for X amount of whatever years, and I never got to do. I lived in New York City for however long, and I never went to Times Square. I want to do that with Jacob. I want to go to California and see the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I want to live. And not to put your brother down, but I am over the drama. I am going to be a carefree bird with this Jacob. I know that you don't have to answer this if you don't want to, but I'm just curious. After everything you've been through now, do you still want children? Of course I want kids. But you know what? I want to build something with someone. And then I want it to be special. When I get pregnant, it's going to mean something. Because I will have traveled the world with Jacob. We have built something happy, hopefully. And then when I get pregnant, that is going to be the icing on the cake, the special moment, the everything. And sure, I will be super scared of the pregnancy, and I will be scared of something going wrong, but that will be beautiful. Because it will matter in a whole different way.
You know, for the first time in my life, like I'm a football player or some pro wrestler, I was diagnosed with a concussion. And I also did something to my neck when I fell after you hit me. Like, the doctor said it, and I don't remember the clinical name for it, but I get why you hit me, and I get why you put me in the hospital, but I don't get why you're in the hospital right now. I know you hate me. I don't need you to stand here and throw it in my face that you kicked my ass.
It's really disappointing that after all these years of being sisters, you still think I would come to a hospital and throw something in your face. I'm not here to throw anything in your face, Gina.
Well, look, you have built a life for yourself where you hoard your kids from everyone in the family. That's your hobby when you're not working. So why aren't you there right now hoarding the kids? Why the hell are you here? Just answer me. I can't leave this bed. If I could leave this bed, I'd walk out.
I'm here because I can't sleep. I'm curious. if everyone's being petty and everyone's trying to steal my kids, and it's a war against me, like always, the tale as old as time, let's try to take Miranda's children. Why didn't you keep the charges? Why didn't you press charges and keep me in jail so that your mom and my mother-in-law can have a field day?
Because I'm not a PU. I'm not a P word. I didn't press the charges to begin with. I don't know who did, and don't go investigating and holding a grudge against whoever did, alright? Whoever did had my best interest at heart. I don't go to the police about things. But also, I know when I mess up. And I know that I was about to hand your kid to your former mother-in-law and to mom. And that was effed up. But I did it. And this is my repercussion. I shouldn't have to call the police on you for that. I'm not a PU. You know what?
Okay, let's not use those terms, those nasty, sexist terms. I know you and me are different like that. But let me ask you, maybe it's fruitless even asking it. Why'd you do it in the first place? Here I was, letting you into my life, and you know how I feel about letting people into my life at this point, and you betrayed me. My little sister once again betrays me. I'm supposed to have this duty as an older sister to look out for you, trust you, give you all the chances, defend you when you screw up. Well, what happens when it's against me? Why?
Because, Miranda, we have our bad blood. I don't want to be against you. But when I disagree with things and I don't want to fight with you about them, I'm going to take it upon myself to handle it. And I don't like the way that you treat mom. I don't care what she did. I don't live in the past. I don't hold grudges. It's stupid when you hold grudges and constantly think about what someone did. And I believe in redemption because I'm not perfect. I am the worst when it comes to perfection. She is our mom, and maybe her and I have not seen eye to eye all the time, but you hoard your kids from her and it's not right. I just wanted to give her a fair shake.
I do forgive you, Gina. Doesn't mean I have to care. Doesn't mean I have to have picnics with you, but I'm not gonna hold a grudge for what you tried to do. I'm holding way too many grudges. So I hope that's my example to you, that even though you just tried to steal my son, I can stand here and not hate you.
I don't need you to give a big sister example to me. I don't need that. I'm a full-grown woman too, okay? I have my own problems. The world doesn't revolve around you. I don't look up to you like that, Miranda, no offense. If you really want me to look up to you though, forgive mom. Let your former mother-in-law see her grandchildren. Let our mom see her grandchildren. The reason you have so many problems is because you fight everyone. Why don't you just forgive and forget? That's the example. Forgive and forget the right people, not me.
So they can what? Steal my kids? Give them that chance? Give them that inch? So they can take them and be stupid and naive like I always used to be? I think I'm over that. There's a reason I live the way that I live.
The only reason people take kids from you is because you keep them from them. If you didn't keep your kids from them, they wouldn't take them. Common sense. Hey, brother. I don't know how they handle voicemails in your prison. I'm leaving one. Hope you get it. I don't know what the phone call policy anymore with you is either. Thinking of you though. Hope you don't think that I abandoned you or something. Just been keeping to myself lately. Kind of feeling a little bit down. But just working, that's all. No one's heard from you, man. I hope you're okay. Hey, you can always talk to me. I'm here. If there's one person I want to talk to right now, it's you. So everything's good. I'm not dating Miranda or anything right now either, so yeah. You'll be in my prayers, brother. Call me back.